Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are gonna go through my 7-inch vinyl collection. I have about 32 7-inches. I really love collecting 7-inch vinyls. I think they're so cute. I know there's like some controversy because they're kind of expensive for what they are. They're basically 2 songs, one on each side, but I just really love them. I love the individual covers of the singles, and I just think they're so fun to collect. And yeah, I just thought it would be really fun to share it with you guys. I haven't really done like a full collection video on my channel. I am planning on doing that once this channel hits 1,000 subscribers. So if you're interested in seeing my full vinyl collection, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, or comment. It really helps get these videos out there to other people who share similar interests in us. Yeah, I just thought this would be a good start. It is my favorite part of my collection. And so, yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with my all-time favorite artist, which, if you don't know by now, is Olivia Rodrigo. I have majority of her single vinyls. I only have one copy of the Can't Catch Me Now and the collaboration she did with Noah Kahan with her cover of Stick Season and his cover of Lacey. But yeah, let's get started with Olivia Rodrigo. And starting off, we have the Stick Season / Lacey vinyl. That was the Record Store Day exclusive, which it's on this like tannish pinkish vinyl. I love this color of this vinyl, and I love both of their covers of these songs. I would love to see a collab on either one of their vinyls. I think their voices would really blend really well together. But yeah, cute vinyl. And then I have both pressings of Vampire, and this pressing is on red. It was the first pressing, I believe. I really wish she would have done 7 inches for Sour. I know we're getting the the covers from different artists. Specifically, we have David Burns right now with Driver's License, which is great. I ordered that vinyl, and I also have the 4-inch Driver's License vinyl from Target. But I really wish we would have gotten just the regular Sour like of Driver's License and Deja Vu. I believe this was the follow-up. It's on this purple. And then following Vampire, I have both versions of Bad Idea Right. And both of these had the same covers. This is the blue pressing. And I really like this because it kind of matches the sweater on the cover. I'm like a sucker for a vinyl that matches the aesthetic of the cover. As you can see, it's like the blue on the sweater. And then we also got a red pressing of it as well. And then this is Can't Catch Me Now. I love this song. I missed out on the standard black pressing. I was a little too late. If you know the story, I was debating between getting the Record Store Day Secret Tracks or the Can't Catch Me Now vinyl. And when I couldn't get the Secret Tracks vinyl, the black vinyl sold out. And then this was repressed on a red vinyl. And it's really stunning. And then it has like the etched on the back of the logo from Battle of the Songbirds and Snakes. I have 2 etched vinyls in my collection. It's this one and the Secret Tracks vinyl. And I love the idea of like having stuff etched into vinyls. I think that's so cool. And then my last Olivia Rodrigo vinyl is the Olivia Rodrigo and Weezer's Live at Lollapalooza. And I love this cover because it's baby Olivia. It's so cute. This has Buddy Holly and Say It Ain't So. And it's pressed on this like translucent blue. Cute. And then I'm going to talk about Gracie Abrams. I have basically all of Gracie Abrams 7 inches minus the I Know It Won't Work / Abby vinyl. That is one of my biggest in search ofs. It's like reselling for $150. And as much as I want the vinyl, $150 for a 7-inch is kind of crazy. And so I'm keeping a lookout, seeing if I can find it for a better price. But until then, I have majority of Gracie Abrams vinyls. This is the most recent one that just came out. It was 21. And I really like this vinyl. I'm kind of butthurt because I love Brushfire. And Brushfire turned 5 this year, and it is one of her singles. And I really when I heard that she was going to do something for Singles Day, I was wholeheartedly expecting Brushfire. And we got 21, and we really don't have a single from Minor. And so was excited we got this. It's really cute. It's like on a buttercream vinyl that matches the cover. So here it is, and it has the 21 candles. It has both 21, the studio version, and also a live performance, and you can tell like the maturity in her voice and how she's grown the past 5 years. So it was really cool to like hear both versions and go through that experience. And then also going off of Minor, we have the I Miss You, I'm Sorry, I Love You, I'm Sorry vinyl. And then it has Gracie with her long hair from the Minor era. And then more recently, Gracie in the Secret of Us era. And this is pressed on like a baby, like powdery pink vinyl. It's really pretty as well. And I like the white with black text and the black with white text. I thought that was a really cute add-on with this. Continuing in the Secret of Us era, the original lead track of The Secret of Us was Risk, and we got this vinyl. It's Risk on one side and then Close to You on the other side. This is pressed on like a neon green, which is really pretty. It's very fluorescent. And then with the deluxe, That's So True came out, and that song blew up. Crazy. It's hit over 1 billion streams now, but she released a 7-inch of That's So True, and it has both the studio version and then the live from Radio City Music Hall. This is pressed on a very translucent magenta. It's really stunning as well. And then my last Gracie Abrams 7-inch came from the Secret of Us Blood Records. This was the deluxe Blood Records drop. And this one came with a star vinyl, and it was my first shaped vinyl. And I just think this is like so cool of an idea. So it's like pressed on this translucent yellow star. And it is the Live from Bebo songs. And I also have that 10-inch album, but I love this pressing. It is so cool, and seeing it spin and like rotate is so cool. So yeah, that completes my Gracie Abrams 7-inch collection. Alrighty, next we're gonna talk about Chappell Roan. I have a bunch of her vinyls. The first one is Pink Pony Club. This is the second repressing, and this one is pressed on a dusty pink again. I think it goes really well with the album theme. It's really cute. I love this song. This one also has both Pink Pony Club and Naked in Manhattan on the back. And next we have my absolute favorite Chappell Roan song. It is Good Luck Babe. And this one is pressed on a red vinyl. I just really love the theme of this. It has with the pig nose. I think it's so cool. It has Good Luck Babe on one side and Rita Make Out the demo on the other. And again, this one's pressed on a red vinyl. And it has her silhouette with the pig nose. Really cute. And then I only got 3 out of the 5 versions of this, but it is the Giver. And then we'll start with the Plumber. And this one's printed on a spirally white and blue. This was the first one that I purchased. I thought it was really cool. And then we have the Lawyer. And this one's pressed on a deeper blue. And then this one was my favorite. It is the Construction Worker. And this is pressed on like a neon orange vinyl. And it is like the only one in my collection that's this neon orange. It's very blinding. Probably more blinding than the green one. I wasn't going to order more than the 2 I bought. And then she released this one and I was like, well, you got me, Chappell. And then my last Chappell Roan came from the record store Black Friday of the Subway pressing. I also kind of missed out the first drop of the Subway, and then I didn't get either of the Blood Records one because I didn't want to pay that much money for a 12-inch single, and also I didn't really like the idea of the hair in there. But if you got it, let me know if yours looked good. I know a lot of people said theirs looked awful, like it was just chunks of hair instead of the flowy hair. But anyways, this is pressed on like this blue and purple marble disc. And it also has the giver on one side as well. So I guess I have 4 versions of the giver. Alrighty, my last artist that I have multiple pressings of 7 inches is Taylor Swift. I only have 2. The first one I have is the Record Store Day Fortnight. TTBD is one of my favorite Taylor Swift albums, right behind 1989. And I was really excited that we got a pressing of this. I know there was a lot of copies and not that many people were sought after it. And I know this current Record Store Day is going to be a bloodbath with the Elizabeth Taylor vinyl, hoping to get that as well. But this is just pressed on a white vinyl, and it has the black TTPD. And then I just recently showed this vinyl off in a short, but it is the Opalite 7-inch. This is probably one of my favorite vinyl pressings of all time. It's just so cool with the way the light reflects on the vinyl and it turns from like a blue to like a reddish purple. You can see. It's just really cool. Okay, I lied. Taylor Swift is not the last one. Ariana Grande is the last one. And so starting off, I have the Yes and vinyl. And here's the cover. And these are all pressed on clear vinyls. The next 3 I'm going to show you. Here's the vinyl. I like the idea of having everything consistent because all her album Eternal Sunshines were red until we got deluxe and they both were like a shade of blue. But all her 7 inches in this collection are clear. And I like the idea, but I wish we got some variants, like some colors or something. Maybe we could have done like a neutral kind of palette if that was better. But they're all clear. This is my all-time favorite song by Ariana Grande. It is We Can't Be Friends. I love this song. And again, it's on a clear vinyl, but best music video ever. This literally made me sob my eyes out the first time I heard it. And then the music video, so relatable when you love somebody and you are trying to forget them. And so if there was a way to remove those thoughts, you sell them. But unfortunately, that's not how life works. And we have to live with those thoughts for the rest of our lives, which kind of blows. But yeah, kind of cried when I first saw this, but I'm happy I got my hands on this. And then I have Twilight Zone. And I want to get the rest of the 7 inches from this collection, but these are just the 3 I have. Alrighty, moving on to just individual artists that I have singles for. First up, we have Olivia Dean, and this is another shaped vinyl. It is the Isn't Perfect, but it might be heart vinyl. And it is so pretty. I love heart vinyls. I think they're so cute. I really want the So Easy to Fall in Love heart vinyl, but missed out on it and it's not available in the US anymore and kind of upset about that. But happy she released this vinyl because at least I have some heart vinyl in my collection from her. And then next up, we have the Record Store Day Charlie XCX guest featuring Billie Eilish. And this is a just black pressing with a green insert. And I've mentioned this in my Record Store Day video, but I do not like this. I wish there was some form of writing or some picture or something. I just think it's very plain for a Record Store Day pressing, but I like the song, and so that's why I got it. The sleeve is really cool. It's very different from what I've seen before. Another Record Store Day vinyl that I got was the Te Maldigo. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. But Omar Apollo. I love this man's voice, and also he is so fine that, yeah, when you can sing and you're fine, it's amazing. But it's from the show Queer, and then it's pressed on a blue that matches the text, and it's really pretty actually because it has like these pen marks from the show, or like it has these pen marks that look like actual handwriting. So I really love this vinyl, and it has both the song and an instrumental version, and the instrumental version is so pretty. Alrighty, next up on the list we have Audrey Hobart, and I am so excited to see her in concert this year. But these are 2 of my favorite songs from the album. It is Sue Me on one side and Bowling Alley on the other. And this is pressed on a standard black, but it's really cute. Next up, we have Lizzie McAlpine Spring in the Summer / Pushing It Down. I was really upset because I missed out when this first dropped, and I really, really want Ceilings by Lizzie McAlpine on the single, and that was another Urban Outfitters drop, but that is no longer available. And so I have this one, and it's really cool as well. These are my actual 2 favorite songs from this album, and it's pressed on this purple, which is really pretty. Next up, we have Noah Kahan's Main, and this is like a different texture kind of sleeve. It's more like recyclable, I think, or like not cardboardy, but kind of cardboardy, like papery. And this vinyl, it came with a poster, which is really cool because you don't see that from a lot of 7-inches. It's like this poster here with Maine, and then like a lyric sheet right here of the lyrics. So I think that's really cool. But this vinyl is stunning. It's like a tealish blue marble. And it's giving vibes of the Record Store Day vinyl that I really wish I would have added to my collection, but I missed out and kind of sad about it. I have the aqua version of it, but really wish I would have got that really cool vinyl. Next up, we have Christina Perri's 1,000 Wishes from the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn. Twilight is like the comfort movie and my comfort movie. I don't know, there's just something about the first one, but this is from the Breaking Dawn part 1, and I had to get it because I love Twilight. But this is pressed on like a translucent red. Next up is another Urban Outfitters vinyl. It is Wicked Part 2 for Good, and it has No Place Like Home and The Girl in the Bubble. This was like the first pressing of this. This came out with the Lizzie McAlpine vinyl in Singles Day. Since then, we've gotten individual 7 inches of each song, but this is pressed on a clear vinyl as well. Next up is Denial is a River by Doechii. I still want to add the Anxiety vinyl. It's on my list of vinyls I need to get, but I really like this song, and it is pressed on this like mustardy yellow vinyl, which is really cool. It goes well with the text. Next up, we have Somber. This came out in this recent Valentine's Day 7-inch collection, and this is printed on a pink vinyl, and it has I Wish I Knew How to Quit You and Canal Street. Also, with that same drop, we got Fleetwood Mac's Silver Springs and Go Your Own Way. And Go Your Own Way is one of my favorite Fleetwood Mac songs. This is the Lindsey Buckingham version of it, and then Stevie Nicks' Silver Springs. And it is pressed on this deep, like, translucent teal. It is very stunning. And then my final 7-inch, crazy that we just went through 32 vinyls. Insane. And this is iconic because this is literally my childhood. If you know me, you know I was obsessed with Vanessa Hudgens when I was a kid. Loved High School Musical, loved her songs, like Say Okay was so good. This one, so iconic. It was, I believe, a brand for sneakers or something like that. There was something there. I was a child, I don't remember. But it is Vanessa Hudgens' Sneaker Night, and they dropped this at Urban Outfitters. And it has Sneakers Night on side A, and then Albert Castillo's radio mix of Sneaker Night on side B. And this being pressed on the vinyl, like, literally excited me. Like, look at this sleeve. An icon. Literal icon. And it is pressed on, like, this Coke bottle version. So good. Alrighty, that was my 7-inch vinyl collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did creating it. I love my 7-inch collection, and there are a ton of 7 inches that I really am in search of and want in my collection. And so hopefully within the next couple years, I end up collecting those, and also we'll see what comes out in the future. If you want to see an entire vinyl collection, please subscribe to this channel. I will be doing that once I hit 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, like this video, comment, let me know which vinyl was your favorite, or if there's any 7 inches that you want to add into your collection. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.